And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Paul with it. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Vassell. To halt the run. San Antonio again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And here's Joe. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. No coverage that time.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Wallace outside. Outside Joe. From behind the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Covered by Joe. Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Screen on Williams. Paul. Shot is off. Thunder with a lead. Here's Wallace. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. The 3 is up. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder leading by 3. Outside Joe. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wallace. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Joe. Buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
Here's Sohan. 3-pointer, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Now Wallace. There's the drive, and stolen by Paul. Here's Champagnie, hounded by Wiggins. Count it, 1-for-1 to start the game.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Outside, Williams. And another three for Oklahoma City.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the paint. Here's Sochan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Now here's Joe. He's got 6. He takes it in, and the shot goes in. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Paul passes to Fox. No good on the 3. Thunder leading by 9. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. There's the 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Paul. And here's Fox. From deep. Oh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
On the attack, Wiggins. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Wiggins. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Fox, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Fox with the ball. Coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 11. Williams with the screen. SGA doing his thing in close.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is